Oh, great. Hey, folks, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're doing a Take the Points today. And Lucas Vaughan has come up, and he's wearing, look what he's wearing, because they don't even get a play today.
Not a first rounder. They got 2 second rounders, though.
Yeah, that's true, folks. This is our big old weekly sports edition, and we are shooting this on Thursday afternoon. This is for Friday morning, so it'll be on television on Friday morning. But Lucas and I are shooting this on Thursday afternoon, so this is prior to the first round of the NFL draft. We'll probably talk quite a bit about the first round of the draft later today, and then you guys will be able to see exactly how wrong we are.
Probably quite.
As well as how wrong Weeze and I were last week. By the way, that was the mock draft.
That you and Weeze did?
The Weeze and I did. We could only get through 20 players. So,
yeah.
But we're not going to do a mock draft again today.
Oh, the Rams got a good player. I like Henry Rhodes.
Yeah, they did all right. But we are doing all this, and hopefully you'll enjoy it as we make sure try to find something to talk about sports wise in today's landscape. Again, this is being recorded on the 23rd to be shown on the 24th. Pay attention if you're watching this on a replay or if you're on YouTube or whenever. Pay attention to what your local leaders and your local news media are telling you in regards to the quarantine and that kind of thing. Right?
Yes, sir.
You've been doing a remarkably good job quarantining with your family, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got a 4-month-old home, so
4-month-old and an 18-month-old or something like that.
So there was no reason for us to be running around, and my older 2 are out of school. My wife's the nurse at the school, so she's at home also. So we've been stuck at home together. Too close together sometimes for a while. Yes, working at home.
Working from home, so that's thank very much Morton being able to do that and ensuring the safety of their.
They've been very proactive in making sure that their Morton's employees are doing the right things in this whole thing. Also,
that's good. So. That's outstanding to hear. That is outstanding to hear. I'm like one of 3 people who hasn't missed a day going into the office. Which is fine too. We're all working together. That's exactly right. Although the thing is, I'll talk to you about it later. You're watching Big Talk. That's Lucas here on our Take the Points edition. What is going on around the area? Not a whole whale of a lot. I do have, now this one may still be on because the Salem folks, they're usually pretty good about canceling their stuff off the internets if something has been canceled. Tomorrow, the 25th, actually I think most of these things that I have are for tomorrow. On the 25th, they're having a golf scramble at the Salem Country Club, hosted by the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union number 653. You can golf, can't you?
How did they get away with that?
That's what I don't know. I don't know.
You can't fish.
You can't fish?
They shut down the state
parks.
Yes.
The state parks.
But
this is not a state park. This is the Salem Golf Course.
I guess they
Salem
got
Country
approval.
Club. I don't know if they do or not. They're usually good at canceling these things.
Where is the Salem Golf Course?
Salem, it's on the east.
Where's that at?
It's on the east side of town as you're coming in on Route 50, and then you head straight south just after you cross that after you pass the American Legion. The old American Legion.
I know where you're at there. I don't guess I've gone by that Salem Golf Course for any reason.
Or if you're coming in from the south
37.
on 37, before you get to town, it's at the fairgrounds. It's like just on the west side of the east side of the fairgrounds.
East side of fairgrounds. Okay, I've never been back in there. I don't guess.
It's gorgeous.
I've never been at Salem course.
Yeah, Salem course is very nice. But yeah, that is on Saturday. 4-person scramble, $75 a person, $300 a team. Includes golf cart, drinks, lunch before and dinner after, catering by Smoke to the Bone. So now granted, I don't know for sure if this is on, but I think, but I haven't seen it canceled. So there you go. Some things that I do know are canceled. One of the things up in Effingham, they were having Quest for a Cure. at Dietrich, at the Blacktop in Dietrich, a big volleyball tournament, the big sand volleyball tournament, $200 for the winning team. This, I'm pretty sure, has been canceled, as I don't think the bars can be open or anything like that. But you can give them a contact if you want to find out more information. And that's too bad. That's for I believe cancer. For cancer helping. And also Jeepin' for Paws was set for Saturday, and that goes to the Effingham Animal Rescue Sanctuary, their 4th annual Jeep Run. That was to start tomorrow, Saturday, at the Gabby Goat. I think that was going to start at like 10 a.m. at the Gabby Goat, and they were going to drive around all over the place. And unfortunately, that has been knocked out. Also, this one I do know has been postponed. The big show at the Effingham Performance Center, the Exile and Rhonda Vincent show at the Effingham Performance Center. You remember Exile, do you, Lucas, the country band back in the 1970s and 80s?
I have to go with no. I don't remember.
You would remember at least one of their songs.
Okay.
Kiss You All Over.
Really? Okay.
Yes, they did Kiss You All Over.
That was country?
That was country. Well, actually, I think at that time Exile was like pop.
Okay.
But yeah, they have since moved from pop more to country. So yeah, I wanna kiss you all over. Well, see, that's
like Billy Madison.
And over again. That's right.
There
Yeah, exactly like Billy Madison. Yeah. This is April 24th. April 24th is an outstanding day for celebrations because this is National Pigs in a Blanket Day. How about that? Celebrated across the world, the term often refers to a variety of different dishes in the United States. Pigs in a blanket is often hot dogs or sausages wrapped in a biscuit or croissant dough and then baked. Pigs in a blanket generally served as an appetizer or as breakfast. However, it may be served at any meal time.
Breakfast?
A breakfast. Yeah, I guess you put a link in there.
I guess you do a sausage link and like a sausage pancake batter and dip it in syrup. Okay, I'm down with that.
Yeah, that sounds really good. I like your thinking there. I've got another picture of happy pigs. See, I'm not sure which pigs look better, but those.
I got one piggy on the left escape.
We got an empty stall there, empty blanket there for that pig. So yeah, another. By the way, this one is not popular with me, but another popular version of pigs in a blanket includes cabbage rolls stuffed with beef filling. Yeah, that's not my bag. Good. That's not my bag, baby. So
I'm down with that one.
You gonna do that?
Oh yeah.
All right. By the way, the pigs in a blanket first printed use of the phrase was in 1957. Betty Crocker had the first printed version. However, records as early as 1901 do reference recipes for pigs in a blanket in a variety of forms.
Sausage wrapped in some sort of a dough.
Sausage. That's a really good looking cookie sheet right there, by the way, because that looks like they have
did a good job crisping up that outside.
Well, they put you can tell they slathered them with butter a little bit, and yeah, that's
the weenie's got a little bit of toast on them, which is nice.
You don't have any cheese involved there, so it's just basically going to be that's a basic pig in a blanket. That works for.
I'm not a huge hot dog guy, but things like that, corn dogs, pigs in a blanket, I like those.
I don't blame you a bit. This is also, of course, the last Friday of the month. That makes this National Arbor Day. This is Arbor Day. Every year on the last Friday of April, National Arbor Day encourages folks to celebrate and plant a tree.
Hug a tree.
Plant a tree.
I know.
You're supposed to. When's the last time you planted a tree?
My mother plants a tree each time we have a child. So
she's got a real forest going on.
So recently, she's been really planting a lot of trees.
every new grandchild gets a tree.
Yes.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, it's a good thing we have plenty of acreage there because there's a lot of trees running around.
She's got a nice little orchard going.
Yeah, she does.
Hi, Angie, how you doing? hope you're getting a lot of shade by now from all the trees. That's outstanding. Well, I see Arbor Day is a wonderful event, and by the way, Arbor Day has been around all the way back since April 10th, 1872.
Wow.
Journalist and newspaper editor J. Sterling Morton established Arbor Day in the state of Nebraska with hopes that it would spread across the country. The first celebration challenged the people of Nebraska to plant as many trees as they possibly could. Since the pioneers missed the trees in the forest of the East, they answered the challenge by planting more than 1 million trees that very first year. Have you ever been to Nebraska?
Driven through Nebraska.
I got to tell you, you really can't tell that.
Yeah. I think they missed some spots.
It doesn't look all that successful. Congratulations to the Nebraska folks, but boy, there aren't that many trees in a lot of Nebraska. Also on Saturday, this is a big holiday. This is National Pool Opening Day. National Pool Opening Day reminds folks to get out there and get ready for the summertime coming. In 2016, Lee's Swimming Pool Supplies founded National Pool Opening Day to celebrate that first cool dip and to encourage everyone to make their pools as safe and as clean as possible. All right.
Ours is already open.
Is it open?
Yep. Kids are already swimming.
Well, that's outstanding. The reason I ask, this was submitted by a pool supply store, and it's not a national holiday.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? We got to get with Weeze and Jamie maybe and come up with a national holiday to submit to. Actually, we could.
National 4 fat guys sitting at the table that don't know what they're talking about. That.
No.
I mean, we've got that one on lock.
We're going to come up with one. We'll be back right after this word. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Take the Points edition. That's Lucas. Back in a sec.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Vegas.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. It is Lucas Vaughan here. We're going to talk a little bit about the NFL Draft, which is Thursday night tonight as we shoot this. But if you're watching this on television last night,
If you're watching our show, you probably watched the draft.
that's right.
Yeah.
That is correct. And right now they're watching our show to giggle, to giggle at how close we were to making it.
Dang, they were right on.
Those guys,
Man, they know what
they
they're
are
talking
so
about.
sharp. They are so smart. I got plus night 2 of the draft is Friday night, and day 3 is all day Saturday. So I got to tell you, that might be tiring to watch.
What is it, 20 hours worth or something like that?
Yeah, 3 or 4 hours on Thursday, 3 or 4 hours on Friday, and I think 12 hours. I think it is 11 to 11 or so on Saturday.
It goes a lot quicker, but there's still a lot of rounds to get through.
Yeah. All right. This one is very, very different from any draft that they've had.
Well, number one ever, really, honestly.
Yeah, I guess so.
Even the original drafts were held at in New York, at Music City.
Well, the last,
whatever.
whenever they started letting fans in, about probably 20 years ago, 25 years ago, that was when they moved it to Radio City Music Hall.
Radio City.
And Radio City Music Hall hosted it for about 20 years until... How did Chicago?
I don't know. They decided to rotate it and move it to different spots, and man, it took off.
Chicago held the first one outside of New York City, as I recall. They were down there in Grant Park.
Okay, yeah.
And they and that was huge. Grant Park holds.
Well, that was huge because you're in Chicago, and you know the Chicago fans are going to turn out and everybody else. But then after the first one, everybody realized, wait. This isn't just a normal thing.
Wait, there's 500,000 people
fans
there.
from everywhere on each of the teams can go and do this. So
then they went to Philadelphia, and they went to Nashville last year, which I thought was just gigantic.
Yeah, the pictures of the crowds, that all you could see was buildings and crowd. There was nothing else.
There were no streets.
Yeah, nothing.
No streets, all buildings, all people. And just a zoo of people. And this year
would have been crazy,
unbelievable. It was supposed to be in Las Vegas, and you know the thing is,
they were going to shut down the Strip, right?
Which doesn't happen.
You're right. They were going to shut the Strip down for this.
It happens for New Year's Eve, and that's it.
Yeah.
And you know the bad deal for Vegas, they've already got these drafts assigned for the next 4 years. Mm-hmm. So they really can't.
Kind of missed out on their chance.
They kind of missed out on their chance, especially but they'll probably have enough pomp and circumstances as the Raiders start playing there in this fall. But also it's
Hopefully.
different. It's different for you. You've always had the different tables for each team at the sites.
Yep.
You know, you were able to do whatever and work around it. Now you've got the commissioner in his house on basically a Zoom office. Are you guys using Zoom meeting, or what meeting are you using?
Something similar to that, but no, it's not a Zoom.
It's not a Zoom.
No, it's a WebEx.
Yeah,
we use.
We use a Zoom here, and I'd never heard of the word other than Zoom. The only way I'd never heard Zoom as a office thing. But the commissioner's going to be in his basement doing the announcements and announcing players. And all the rest of the teams are going to be basically sitting in their living room,
Glorified man caves,
because they aren't letting they outlawed the teams from using their facilities.
Yep.
Which is odd, but they want to make sure that there were no social distancing issues. So we do have the opportunity to look at some
nice setups. Hopefully,
the setups. So here is John Lynch is what? He's older than you, younger than me.
I'd say he's 47,
48,
right
something
there.
like that. John Lynch has embraced He has embraced the technology.
Pretty basic, though, really.
Well, he's got 6 screens.
But look at where's the decorations? I mean, you're John Lynch.
Well, it's
Come
early.
on.
He's got a picture there.
One picture.
He's got a picture of himself playing football.
No, I don't even think it's that. Is that the Dwight Clark catch?
Oh, that is the Dwight Clark catch because it's got a cowboy in there, and he's got 4 phones or 3 phones. I guess maybe that's the John Lynch. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah,
thing.
that's the starter kit right there.
John Lynch looks pretty good. That looks all right. See, now Andy Reid's the Super Bowl champion, right?
This should be good.
Yeah, there's Andy.
Oh, come on. There's got to be a cheesesteak somewhere. There's no way.
Andy Reid, we're getting ready for the draft.
I like it.
I kind of like it myself. I mean,
Man, that is simplified there.
The essence of simplicity.
You got the Orbit's. Oh, why does he need gum? He's got Orbit's gum there.
He's got his Purell ready to go.
I don't see a cookie or a cheesesteak anywhere.
Well, this is early. This. I like that he's watching a game in the snow.
Yeah, he is.
You know he's going to be watching a game in the snow. Of course he is because he's Andy Reid. Why wouldn't you?
Why is he watching the KC game? He saw it already.
I like also this one. This fella doesn't get a whole lot of respect.
Is that the Gettleman guy?
That's Gettleman from the Giants. And there's the binder. That's the magic binder that he's got going there. And he's got his laptop. There's really, you can see when you look at that why Gettleman doesn't get any respect.
That's true. That's if you're going to run a team and that's what you got, then you probably need to do something else.
At least they put a picture behind him.
Yeah.
But this is not the coolest. You would think Gettleman, by the way, is going to have his wife and children running errands for him, answering phones and stuff like that.
I'm not loving these brews. I just feel like those are.
Oh, we'll get to the better ones. We'll get to the better ones. Now you know John Elway, Lucas. John Elway has he's got a little money in the bank.
Absolutely,
he does okay. John Elway has a nice little setup. There we go. John Elway's setup.
Look at those TVs.
He's got 5 TVs plus the large monitor in front of him, and I'm guessing this is the sunroom of his house or something like that. Look at the vase over there underneath that TV. No, that's 1, 2, 3. He's got 6 TVs, doesn't he?
Yeah, it is.
Plus the monitor, plus the wild phone.
You know what? You're not seeing any of these so far.
No.
Sports.
No memorabilia.
Anything on any of these, really.
Well, they're at their homes.
Yeah, John Lynch had the one picture, but other than that.
Yeah, you're right. And I hadn't thought about that.
They're at your homes. You tell me you don't have yourself in a onesie at home and wrestling onesie somewhere? Or does Dodie keep the onesie?
I'm not telling you where that is. I'm not telling you where my onesie is. But I used to. I don't fit in it. Those things tend to shrink over the years. Here's Talasco for the L.A. Chargers. He's at least got a little bit of. He's got like 4. He's got several small.
I like that. That looks good.
Laptops. He got 5 laptops, a big monitor, a big TV. He's got the Lance Allworth jersey on the Moose back there, which is kind of odd.
Yeah, it is, but I like it.
But that's probably his
the baby blue. You gotta love the baby blue
near his front porch. That's all right. And he's got helmets up there above the TV.
Yeah.
So he's got some.
Why's he got is that a Colt helmet?
He's got a Colt helmet. He's got Buffalo Bill.
That is a Bill on the right, isn't it?
Yeah,
and a Charger in the middle.
Like a Carolina Panthers, maybe. And what's that last one?
Is a Pittsburgh helmet on the left?
I don't know. Pittsburgh or could it be the Tampa Bay pewter look?
No, I can't tell.
I can't tell either. But you got him, and plus you got one more here. I've got Sean Payton. Sean Payton is looking at a wall.
Come on, Sean.
Sean Payton is looking
bathroom.
Yeah, he's looking at a wall in a bathroom. I'm with you. I'm not all that happy with Sean Payton's setup.
I feel like they've gone too professional on us.
Well, that's the thing, Lucas. Sean Payton's not going to be. He's not going to be looking at that. The way that's set up, that's bad feng shui.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I don't like how that works. Of the ones you've seen, whose do you like the best there?
Was it the Charger guy, the Lance Allworth? I liked it. It was a nice setup.
Yeah, the Charger guy.
John Elway was pretty, but he needed more.
You get a Hall of Famer, a top 100, the jersey of a top 100 player.
Yeah, something.
There with you. Yeah, I mean, Elway isn't a top 100 player, so you've got Lance Allworth there. Maybe the LA Chargers then will be. Maybe this is their opportunity to really turn things around.
Well, according to this, they're drafting Tua.
That's what we said.
I'm just saying, according to this, they're drafting Tua.
What do you think the Bears looks like? What's Mike McCaskey's place looking like, or Ryan Pace, or whoever's doing?
Ryan Pace, he's younger. It's probably
I haven't seen
professional.
Ryan Pace.
Probably professional too, but it's a Bears. There's something Bear there. All right, there's something Bear there.
Yeah, I can see that. You're watching Big Talk. We'll be back. We're going to talk more about the draft. We're going to talk about how to gamble it here after this word. Stick around. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back after this.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
I think the top three are right, though.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I'm Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much. My guest today is, it's our Take the Points edition, our sports weekly show, and Lucas Vaughan is here today. And you got to figure probably what we'll have the 3 or 4 of us back here. Social distancing will end maybe within
A month or so.
maybe a few weeks. We'll see. I'm going to be, how about I be more optimistic than you?
I'll be realist.
That's fine. Speaking of optimism and realism, boy, how about the Cincinnati Bengals? They've got the number 1 pick on Thursday night. So we everybody agrees they are taking Joe Burrow.
I can't see how they're not.
Have to take Joe Burrow. When you figure number 2, people have been talking to the Redskins about trading up and getting into number 2 to take Chase Young, but nobody is. The Redskins won a lot. And nobody is wanting to do it. So you figure the Redskins getting Chase Young is good, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think the top 2, if you had to bet it, I know they're extreme favorites, but I see them sitting exactly how they sit.
The way you bet it is the top 3.
Yeah.
That's the tricky part.
That's the third one.
Is because this Detroit Lions pick, Detroit Lions, they've been doing a little talking, haven't they?
Yeah, and not only that, Miami's talking about trying to move up. So yeah, that third pick that's the one that you got to figure out.
That's the tricky one, and it kind of depends. You got to figure if the Lions keep the pick, they're going to get the cornerback, right?
I'd say so. That Akuta kid. Yep.
The Akuta kid out of Ohio State, but there has been immense amount of talk in the last 24 hours about Miami trading up from the 5,
but not for a quarterback.
And not for a quarterback.
Right, offensive lineman.
They were going to trade up to get an offensive lineman and then maybe pick up a quarterback in there with their second draft pick.
Yep.
I guess that leads to the question. There are already probably about 3 or 4 different trades in the first round going into tonight. Do you think there will be any on this day of the draft or during the draft, any trades, or will the style of the draft not permit that?
No, I think there will be trades, but I don't think I think they're already kind of set. They may not report that there's a trade, but I think it's already going to be in place. And so when it comes up to the Detroit pick, it's not a snap decision. They've already traded this pick to, I think, Miami for a lineman, which makes that betting thing with 1, 2, and 3 very difficult to figure.
Which makes it very difficult to gamble on, doesn't it? It makes it terrifically.
And not only that, okay, do they really get the tackle, or do they want to move up and try to get Tua or Justin Herbert?
And the other tricky part about this, lines froze with 24 hours before the draft. The Vegas lines and I believe New Jersey lines, which is what everybody bases their lines on, they all froze. So because it was within 24 hours of the draft, the props had to stop. You had to have your bet in, for that matter. And then all this came out about the potential trades. That kind of make you feel a little.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, if you hit it, more power to you. But man,
and that's the other thing. Folks have begun to enjoy the joys of in-game betting.
Yeah.
There's no in-draft betting.
No in-draft betting.
And, of course, the reason for no in-draft betting, of course, because these are people choosing, and word gets out. So, I mean, you have people with inside information. So that's why there's no in-draft betting. So it all becomes very tricky. Okay, so do you think that trade happens?
I think Miami moves up, yes.
You do think Miami moves up?
Yeah, I think Detroit moves down only because I think Detroit realizes they can get Jeffrey Okudah at 5 if they trade with Miami. Because I don't believe the Giants are going after Okudah. I don't think that's what their holds are.
Giants, so they're basically wanted. So Miami's got their eye on a offensive lineman. They think the Giants have their eyes on too. They're trying to get ahead of the 4.
Yeah.
Whenever Weeze and I did the draft, Weeze picked Jedrick Wills.
Yep.
That's really not the one that the word is coming out on. I think the word is coming out on Wirfs.
Yeah, Thurston Wirfs.
The Wirfs kid from Iowa. So it might be Burrow Young Okudah, or it might be Burrow Young Wirfs is what the thought is. Actually, the Okudah right now was minus. I think it was for the 3 of them to be in a row like that was like plus 145 or something like that. So
really?
Yeah, so there's there is no real.
It's not a big one.
No, nobody knows exactly what they want to do. That's just the tricky thing. All right, looking a little farther down, there are. Let's talk about the quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's the Herbert and Tua picks. They're 1B and 1C somewhere.
I've got myself a CBS mock draft today that they have actually Jordan Love jumping up ahead of Herbert. They have Herbert
above Herbert.
They have Herbert falling all the way back to like to 19.
If somebody picks him up at 19, they're going to be very pleased.
Yeah, Herbert's tough. Herbert's. That's what. There's also though There's also some worry that he has the first-round Oregon disease.
What are you talking about? Joey Harrington was a
What am I
stud.
talking about? I didn't realize. I wasn't going to bring him up. But Joey Harrington was.
Sorry, Detroit.
Yeah, sorry. That was too bad for.
And Cincinnati's had a great success with the quarterbacks too. Even though Carson Palmer was solid, but under 500.
Their last number one draft pick for Cincinnati was Carson Palmer. He did get to the playoffs, and he got his leg exploded in the playoffs. Poor guy was very unlucky. Good quarterback. Yeah. Probably worthy of a number one pick.
Yeah, he was a good quarterback.
But
not on a winner.
Sometimes things don't work out, I guess. But it's going to be a ton of fun, and we're going to come back talk a little bit more about it. We're going to talk. There are several different things. There's an SIU kid that may go, and we're going to talk about.
He will go.
We don't know if he'll go.
Don't think a first rounder or not.
We don't know where he's going to go.
Fringe.
That's right. And I mean that's the thing. God bless SIU. At least the state of Illinois is going to have one kid drafted early.
Wow, that was mean.
That was kind of mean.
Man.
We'll be right back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That's Lucas. I'm Bruce, back after this.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I mean,
I want to come in.
That's exactly right. We're talking about the NFL draft a little bit, and let's see what I do have here in my pictures. Let's see, which of these best bets do you like or not like? Actually, I kind of like.
I like that top one.
Yeah, he's been able to get. He started doing these. You see the dates that he started picking. This is from Gil Alexander. Yeah, this is from Gil Alexander. He's at VSIN, and we do a lot of their stuff. More first round. I like the bottom there. The more first round picks. Clemson versus Ohio State. And he's on Clemson. That's Ohio State. You figure they're getting 2 out of the first 3, or 2 out of the first 5, and Clemson's not getting any for a while. So,
are they predicting the Dobbins kid to be a first rounder?
No,
not quite. Okay.
No. They're thinking the only running back in the first round will be Swift. That's the other interesting one. His total players from the Big Ten drafted in round 1. He's got the under 5.5. And the way that you and I have already discussed, we've already got 3 in the top 5.
And they're talking about the Penzic kid,
Epinesa from Iowa.
They pretty much think he's going to be a first round. So what's 4? Okay.
I think there were 2 or 3 others.
Yeah, there were.
There was a Michigan tackle, wasn't there? One of the stud duck tackles was a Michigan guy, or stud duck offensive lineman.
Offensive lineman.
So that's 5, and that's in like the top first 15.
Yeah, you
guys.
just got to find one more guy in there.
Got to find one more guy, and that might be therein might lie the rub. What other ones we have here? More first round picks. Alabama versus Big Ten.
Okay, I got it. All right, total players from Clemson drafted in round 1 over to 1.5. And then you come down here to the more first round picks, Clemson or Ohio State. We've already said that Ohio State's got 2 for sure.
So you like his over there?
Yeah, I mean.
See, he's bet Ohio State the under, and he's got Clemson the over. He's got a pretty good number there on that Clemson over, because you got to figure T. Higgins as well as Isaiah Simmons will go
2
in the first round. Yeah, there's 2, so he's already won. You figure he's going to win that with the minus 225. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's all right. Let's see what other ones I have here. Oh, this was the interesting one. There's your draft prop on Okuda being drafted number 3 overall, or not drafted number 3. So that number, this is from 5 Dimes. This is, what would you choose there? The plus 160 or minus 195 to not be drafted
for my money?
Yeah,
I would.
This is your money.
I would take that he has drafted. I know I said earlier I bet that draft pick is traded, but man, I'm not laying 200 to win 100 or 195 to win 100 on him not being drafted.
How about number 3 minus 300? So you'd be basically paying you're paying 300 to win 4.
If I had to bet that, I would bet. I mean, I don't like laying the 300, but yeah, bet
30 to win 40, basically.
Right, he's not going to be drafted number 3.
Well, I mean, that's what you'd bet, though. That's what but that's just too high a money for you, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I'm not. Look at the Chase Young one.
He's not going to be drafted number 3 overall.
I guess he could be.
I guess he could. If somebody
could trade
trades
into
up.
2. They want a quarterback or somebody else, and he ends up 3. Man, that's money to be had there. But there's a lot of ifs on that one.
A lot of ifs. All right, so the one that we were talking about just a little bit ago, that Weeze and I didn't get him in the top. Did not get Mr. Jeremy Chin in the top 20
SIU.
picks. But Jeremy Chin, Southern Illinois, they've got the CBS has him going to Dallas at number 17.
That high?
That seems really high.
Well, that sounds like something Dallas would do.
Especially for a safety.
Well, he's a hybrid safety. He's 6'2", 6'3", plays kind of that nickel safety corner linebacker.
So a hybrid like Adam Archuleta size.
Yeah. He's a bigger guy. He's not just a true free safety.
Not as big as the other hybrids of the past, like Urlacher.
Right. Oh,
Speaking of hybrids.
Yeah, no. But no, I think they do have him rated as a safety, but he's more. He'll move around a lot. There's a lot of places for him.
Where do you think Jerry Jeudy will end up going?
I love the kid. I hope the Bears. I mean, I know the Bears won't get him. I love the kid.
Do the Bears have anything to trade, by the way? Could they move up at all?
I don't think they've got those 2 number 2s that they could group together to move up into a 1.
That would move up to get into the first round.
But I can't see that they do that. But I love Jerry Jeudy. I mean, the 3 wide receivers that you talk about, CeeDee Lamb,
Ruggs.
Jerry Jeudy, and Ruggs. I love Jeudy and I love CeeDee Lamb. Ruggs, I think, is fast. he's okay, but the other two, CD's a stud and Jerry Judy's a stud.
CD from Oklahoma played for pro quarterback.
Yeah,
Jalen
that's all he
Hurts.
plays with. Yeah, and then
so,
Hurts will be drafted this year. So
yeah, Hurts is going to be drafted. There's a good question. Where do you think Hurts ends up going? There's been a lot of gambling on him, whether you could go fourth round or all the way. Actually, the thing is, the word today, he is zooming up draft boards for some reason. On the week of the draft.
Which doesn't make sense. They've got all the footage on him. He's been around for a long time. They've seen him play. This guy isn't a surprise.
No.
Has Cam Newton signed anywhere?
No.
Because wherever Cam Newton signs, Jalen Hurts will be his backup.
Cam Newton has not signed, and Jameis Winston has not signed.
I'm not worried about him. I'm not a Jameis guy.
All right, let me ask you one other thing, and then we'll get out of here. We'll talk. We can come back. We're going to talk about Major League Baseball nicknames. Surprisingly quiet in all of this, and we probably haven't talked about Gronk and Tom Brady, and that's There's plenty of people.
Sorry, Bruce.
There's plenty of. Oh, yeah.
You feel bad about that, don't you?
Right. But. What do you think the Patriots are going to do? Are they going to stick with Jared Stidham, or are they going to end up drafting a quarterback maybe, or going ahead and signing Jameis Winston?
I don't think they'll do that. I tell you what, they signed Brian Hoyer for a reason. Brian Hoyer was in that system. He is a competent backup.
He's competent.
I think what they'll do is they're going to try to let Jared Stidham win that job. And if something happens that Brian Hoyer has to come in there, I think they'll limp along until they can figure it out. But I think they're going to give Stidham the first chance at it.
This one has, when we were talking about Herbert, and this one has Jordan Love going at 18 to Miami. Since Miami, they think Miami's going to get
trade up to get tackle.
Offensive tackle, and Justin Herbert going to Jacksonville as the fourth quarterback in the first round. Has New England getting Epinesa.
Oh, okay.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
They need
defensive end.
They need, well, just like everybody else, they need
pass rusher.
Yeah, good pass rushers. There are all kinds of good pass rushers. This is a lot of fun. Are you going to watch the whole thing?
I will watch a lot of that. I'll have to quarantine myself inside of my. I got to quarantine inside my quarantine to watch it, but I'll have to watch it in the back. But yeah, I will. I mean, shoot, I haven't watched live sports in what's it been, 6-7 weeks now, and
it's been a little while.
It's really getting on the brain.
You know what we're going to talk about next week on this show? We're going to talk about the Kentucky Derby with the 13 Triple Crown winners trying for the win of the Kentucky Derby, because they're showing that on next Saturday for the Derby. We need live sports.
Yes, we do. When they're gone, I mean, it's I know it at least. Yeah. I didn't even click through ESPN anymore. It's depressing.
You don't even leave the channel. See, I always left the channel there every night so I could wake up in the morning, and be able to back it up an hour and watch ESPN.
I don't even flip through it anymore.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Things have gone weird.
Well, I can understand, because all ESPN talks about is the Patriots and that kind of thing, and Tom Brady TV. And some of us don't enjoy watching Tom Brady TV. Some of us don't like it. Hey, we're going to come back. We're going to talk about baseball. Yes, baseball. Back right after this. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only, with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
And welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. It's Lucas Vaughan here. Take the Points edition. All right, I read the Athletic, so we're everybody's looking for making these lists and stuff because there's no real actual live sports to talk about.
What we got right now.
That's exactly it. That's what we got. Here was somebody put out a list of the top 100 baseball nicknames of all time, which is pretty cool. Baseball's had some outstanding nicknames.
Sure.
We got Three Finger Brown. You know why it was nicknamed Three Finger Brown? I don't have his picture.
No.
Because he only had three fingers.
I've got to guess.
he lost two fingers.
Was he a pitcher?
Yeah, he was a pitcher for the Cubs. He was on the
wicked curveball. Oh, for
yes.
the Cubs? Oh, he just do it straight then.
No, this was back when they were winning. He was on the 1906, 07, 08.
I remember him.
Now these nicknames were chosen for creativity. They were rated for creativity, for fit, as whether the nickname fit the person, usage, whether people actually used it a lot or a little, and the origin story. If you were able to figure out who started it. Some of the ones that were did not make the list of the top 100, and I think when you look at these, you think the guy just didn't pay attention all that close.
Well, yeah, for sure.
The Mad Hungarian.
Great. And it fit. It fit.
It fit
If you watch
perfectly.
replays of him, yeah, it fit.
Al Hrabosky, the Mad Hungarian, should have been in the top 100 nicknames of all time in baseball. Speaking of another Cardinal that did not somehow make this list, the Wizard of Oz.
The Fitz.
The Wizard of Oz. The Fitz. Maybe they just didn't. Maybe the writer just didn't look at Cardinals. He had Stan the Man.
Yeah, Stan the Man's on there. Dizzy Dean was on there.
Dizzy Dean. There's several in there, but not them. Also, Big Papi does not.
Leave him off.
Yeah. Who is Fat Elvis? Do you remember watching Fat Elvis play?
Oh, absolutely. I loved it when we got him too. Lance Berkman.
Lance Berkman was Fat Elvis. I don't think he liked that nickname all that much.
Maybe not, but it worked.
He tried to change it to Big Puma later on.
Yeah, towards in St. Louis side, he tried to.
He was the Big Puma. See, there's another nickname. Big City doesn't make this list. I like Big City.
Yeah.
Matt Adams, outstanding. Of course, we all know who Mr. Baseball is.
Yep.
That nickname. Did you read that? Who gave Bob Uecker the nickname Mr. Baseball?
Yeah, I did.
Johnny Carson.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with his baseball.
If you're going to get a nickname, if Johnny Carson decides to nickname you, you go ahead and you take that nickname, won't you? That'd be all right. I like Juan Soto. Folks who may not know who Juan Soto is, 20-year-old playing for the Nationals, and he's going to be really, really good.
He's already really good.
He's already really good. Folks probably, most of the folks watching this show probably don't know who Childish Gambino is. It's
a rapper.
A rapper. They've named Juan Soto Childish Bambino, which is a really good name for the band. It's taken off of Babe Ruth's name, so that's cool. Stan the Man. I like Dennis Martinez.
Will Can.
Oil Can Boyd
down there. Dennis Martinez, El Presidente.
El Presidente was a great nickname because they talked about him running for president of Nicaragua.
Nicaragua, okay. I was trying to remember which country that was down there.
He lives down there. He lives back at home, and I think he did become a politician. Ted Williams had several nicknames. The Kid was one of his nicknames, but the Teddy Ball Game was one of his nicknames. Of course, the Splendid Splinter. That's a pretty good nickname.
It is.
That's all right. Old Hoss Radbourne. You brought up Old Hoss Radbourne. You did. I mean,
I remember watching him in 1887 and all, but that's a random one.
Mark Fidrich. Did you were too young to
I was too young, but
I
I remember the stories. But yeah,
I saw Mark. I didn't see him pitch in person. He pitched at Evansville. He was a triplet pitched for. Oh gosh, I'm
Detroit?
Smoke a cigarette. No, for Detroit, but the manager at
Sparky,
not Sparky, after Sparky. It was Leland, Jim Leland.
No, Jim Leland.
Pitched for Jim Leland there. I do have pictures of the top six. This was Cool Papa Bell.
Yeah, that's a good nickname.
Cool Papa Bell. It was known for being able to shut the light off and get in bed before it got dark. So that's pretty cool. Cool Papa Bell. I do remember when this fella got his nickname. Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. And actually, that looks like from the World Series, or maybe, is that a Dodger uniform? That's Steve Yeager.
Gotta be, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's Steve Yeager catching there, so that's one of the 3 home runs. Mr. October, he hit 5 home runs in the World Series, I want to say in 1978, and in Game 6 of that World Series, he had 3 in a row. 3 swings, 3 home runs. I remember watching that as a 12-year-old. Yeah, I was 12. I remember watching one year before too, but yeah, Reggie Jackson was outstanding. Number 4, Say Hey, Willie Mays. Got his picture here along with Ted Williams. And this was while Willie was probably pretty young.
Yeah, he's in New York there.
Yeah, he only played for New York for 4 or 5 years before they moved out to San Francisco. Next up, number 3. Dizzy Dean. Look at that leg kick.
Look at that glove.
That is, how you catch a thing
right in the palm
with that glove. The ball's got to get through you.
You got a web right there, but yeah, it ain't much.
Is there a web?
Yeah, you can see that web there.
Oh, you got a web between but it looks like the first, second, third, and fourth fingers aren't connected. That's just messed up.
I like the stirrups too.
This was the one you were going to bring up. There's your man, Bill Lee.
The Spaceman.
The Spaceman, named because
he was fruity.
An outspoken iconoclast, let's call it. He caused a stir when he admitted to smoking marijuana. He is dismissively referred to Don Zimmer as the Gerbil, and the nickname was put on him by John Kennedy, an infielder for the Red Sox, because we have a spaceman of our own whenever the man landed on the moon. Yeah. And finally, Shoeless Joe Jackson, the number 1 nickname of all time.
You know what? Where was the Babe on that list?
The Babe was like 14.
Yeah,
the Babe was actually the Sultan of SWAT was the nickname that they picked for the Babe, because you got the Bambino, you've got.
But it's Babe Ruth. That's the name. It's George Herman, but they called him Babe. To me, that's got to be the nickname.
That's kind of what I thought, especially since they went ahead and went with Dizzy.
Yeah,
I don't know, folks. Enjoy the NFL draft before our long desert of no sports continues. Thank you very much, Lucas.
No problem. I'll see you in a month and a half.
See y'all next time. Have a great weekend and stay safe.